everyone. I'm Melinda NailFanatic of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot in Las Vegas. And it's June 1st, 2018. Oh my God, it's already June 1st. The energy's made a shift. There's been a shift in energy that I woke up feeling, so I hope you felt it too. But it's a good shift, that's for sure. That's what I know. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our daily tarot reading. And that's whoever's name gets drawn out of there is going to get a free one-card reading on the channel just for them. So you can also, when you send your ticket purchase, you can put a subject matter. For example, just one word, please, for your subject matter. I don't want a whole long story because there's no way I'll be ever be able to trigger it. But on the ticket, I'll have room to write your name. I'll put a note of the day that you purchased the ticket, and also one word as far as what subject you would like me to read on for you. So that's a shift in the reading that I do for you personally. This is our general reading for everyone, and while I was shuffling, the words fell out and I couldn't ignore it. It says retreat. Retreat came out of the deck for us today. The bottom of the deck is precious. Look at that. Now, this is interesting because I woke up with a request if I could travel to Atlanta or DC to do this girl's nails. One of my clients, who's a stewardess, is interested in sending for me. So I found it very interesting that the word retreat came up because traveling out of town to do nails is always like a retreat for me. So, but precious. I feel like you've been seeing how precious you are, and so you've been being nicer to yourself. I do feel that there's a precious moment for somebody. I definitely pick up on an anniversary energy, and a vacation or a trip of sorts is being planned. Okay. I also just got the energy of a person trying to make advances towards you romantically, but there's something there with that person and you don't feel that they understand how precious you are, or maybe you find your life too precious to be involved with this person, so there's a retreat. If that's the case for you, it is because that person, you're just not in alignment with what that person is bringing to the table. You say, I can't get what I want from you, and I can't get what I deserve from you, so I'm just going to back off. Flash card falls out. It's a footprint. Making your mark? Who's making your mark today? Are you making your mark in something? Looks like it to me from here. Let's see what's going on at the bottom of the deck. We have the airplane. This is awesome. Airplane, time to take flight, baby. Make your mark and take flight. Somebody's going to set foot to traveling. Somebody going to set foot to traveling. Definitely see somebody traveling here. So is it you? Is it me? Is it we? Is it us? And is it a physical travel to Atlanta airport or DC, or is it a spiritual travel in a shift from here to there energetically? What is that? Who are you? What are we talking about? Fill me in it. Give me a clue, okay? All I know is retreat, foot, and airplane. These three energies right here are all very much in motion. I see motion. So I'm going to introduce the new deck today, the Archangel Power Tarot cards, and where I was going to use them for the radical raffle reading. Instead, I'm going to use these for our spiritual message for the month. And then for a radical raffle reading, I will be using the House of Night Oracle cards. Okay? All right. So let's see what is the spiritual message coming out for us today. What is our spiritual message today, Loves of Scott? What do you want us to know today regarding our spirituality? What do you want us to know regarding our spirituality? Okay, there it is. We have the Eight of Ariel. The Eight of Ariel says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. This is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is working really hard on your spirituality, because we're talking about spirituality right now. So not even necessarily working really hard, but working very productively. That's a more accurate description of this card. So the Eight of Ariel is letting us know that spiritually we're very productive, and I also get keep on following that spiritual guidance, because if you look here, the angel's pointing something out to him, and I do feel that energy has been pointing a lot of things out to us, which is what angels represent to me. They are a way to personify that spiritual energy. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. We have the Four of Ariel. It says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. It's extremes in how you save or spend money. So I feel like, there's a doubling up here from the 4 to the 8. First off, 4 to the 8, doubling up, spiritual doubling up, spiritual expansion, spiritual growth, a greater spiritual awareness than before, spiritually opening up, spiritually becoming more receptive. Definitely on the table right now. Let's look at some money stuff, guys. Let's look at our money. We'll use the holographic tarot to see what stories come out regarding money today, okay? I want to say thank you to all of you who are with me. Sunday from 1 to 4, Bubba is going to be here speaking. It's a $30 entry fee. Also, at 5 o'clock on Sunday, this Crystal Singing Bowls will be playing with Karen Jones, and I would like to be to all of that. So if I do end up going to DC or Atlanta to do nails over the next few days, I'm hoping that it's not on Sunday, but if it is what it is. Okay, so we had a card fall out while I'm shuffling. It's the Eight of Cups. So things you're walking away from certain things, certain relationships, certain emotional bindings you're walking away from because they're just not satisfying you financially. We're talking about financially. You say, I'm not getting so emotionally involved when it comes to my finances no more. This is business, business is business. I'm worried about somebody's emotions. If somebody's emotional about the financial situation that's going on, it's not my problem. So I've been seeing things a different way than ever before. And now what I understand is that I do deserve whatever I decide. And so now I'm looking forward to being able to experience the charity, the give and take, the reciprocation, the having more than enough to spare and to share. I give with ease from a place of unconditionality, and the universe makes sure that that energy is reciprocated back to me, so I don't feel like it's I don't ever feel like it's not enough. I know that there is plenty more, because as I put it out, it comes back in. That's literally the message that we have here. So financial flow as well is saying the same thing as our spiritual message, which is, you've got to leave alone the ideas that you need help, first off, and you've got to have that understanding and that perspective and that knowing that you have plenty to spare and to share. How can you embody that plenty to spare and to share in your physical world? Because from a place of unconditional love, when you do, in your giving, in your spending, in your circulating financial abundance, you're going to see it return back to you, reflected back to you. The universe is going to match you every time. And when you go in your purse, it's there. When you go in your account, it's there. When you go on your wallet, it's there. And that's the message for us for money today. Let's see what's going on with our couples for today. I do see somebody who's going to get a surprise gift, a surprise financial gift, something that you, it's not a full-on surprise. This is like, well, something like that could happen, and then you let that thought go. It's like if you played to have the thought and drop it like it's hot game, and this crossed your mind of this would be awesome. What if somebody did this? What if somebody left me an inheritance? What if somebody won too much money and didn't know what to do with it and just decided to give me the rest? What if I found a bunch of money on the floor? You throw it out there, something like that. I don't know what it was. I'm just throwing out examples. But who are you? What are you talking about? Because you was talking about something, and you're gonna literally have that unfold for you. All right, so couples, we're gonna start with the Fool. Wow, couples. With the Fool card is saying you're at some new levels here. I feel like no matter what's going on in your relationship, you really feel like I can have and do and be whatever I want, and I can go anywhere I want in my relationship. I feel like your relationship is taking on new levels of commitment, and that's been coming out a lot lately. I feel like there's fools rush in. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. You're not married, but you really want to be married, and somebody is really looking at a full picture here. Okay, so here we have a couple where we have one person who's a fool and another person that's trying to do things upright, thinks they're doing things upright, but they're still sideways. And here's the thing, you both feel so right that there's something that neither one of you is seeing. There is a connection that needs to come together, that is being drawn together, and you separated yourself from someone or something, but you're being drawn back in right here. And now I'm here and I'm back in love again. I'm back in love again. I feel like for somebody, either you or your partner is a King of Cups. And here we have Earth. We have a Queen of Swords in reverse. So if you're a guy watching this, I feel that you are probably a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, dating an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, feminine person who has done her best to cut you off, or I do feel that the cycles are not all the way over, though, that there's still something to complete. I do feel that for somebody, this is very likely to be a divorce coming to an end. I have a 10 of Cups with this. Yes, that's a feeling of bliss, but that's also the completion of this romantic situation. And then we have the Hierophant here in reverse, followed by the Fool here. So that definitely, to me, is letting me know that somebody is ending a emotional commitment, starting over again, because some information came out. I feel that maybe if you're the King of Cups that is watching this, that your air sign woman, she may have cut you out because she found out you were keeping some sort of secret from her, and it came to her. Whatever that secret is, you probably told on your damn self, the way this stuff works out. If you're the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman, I feel like this guy, this water sign person, may be a Cancer for you. Strongest is the sign of Cancer for you. That this person is watching you and come up And so, wow, you are ready to leave a relationship so that you'll be free to embrace that new opportunity. You really feel strongly that it's time for you to run away. It's time for you to run away from this situation, get into something different. The one that you've been in, you didn't feel very accepted in this relationship that you've been in the sense of you had to hide so much parts of your own spirituality and what filled you up from that partner. And so in this new place, you're like, I'm just going to let everything out. I'm not hiding no more. I'm not going to mince words. I'm not going to change what I'm talking about. I'm not going to hide my tarot cards or my crystals or any of that stuff from anyone. I'm showing all my stuff. If somebody don't like it, I'm out. And I feel like you're kind of tired of this situation where this person you've been with, they're not into that. And so even if only thing you go on to is just being on your own, I really feel like you're done as far as hiding your spirituality. For somebody that's a strong factor. I'm getting that message really strong. It's a factor in this relationship. What's going on for singles? Singles, you're looking at doing things different. You say, I've done that the same way so many times and it left me hurt every time I did it. I want to make a new choice and I want to do it in another way that doesn't leave me feeling hurt. Following my intuition. And for somebody, you getting somebody here is going to hear from a Cancer person you ain't heard from in a while who's been thinking about you. You are going to be surprised. It's going to be very surprising to hear from this person because you ain't really heard from that person too much. And this is, for you, is going to be round two. Like, you may not have heard anything at all from them. For somebody, you're getting an apology from a person who's really trying to move on. They do want to move on, and they feel like closing out the chapter, they need to make an apology to you so that they can receive their blessings when they do move on. I do get that message as well. And I feel like this is an old cycle that for you, you've pretty much closed it out. But because you've closed it out and you're not focused in that place anymore, this is exactly why this person is finally ready to make an apology, because you have no more resistance to the situation here. Wow, we've got a bonus card and the Queen of Wands. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So a situation that felt stagnant is now being put in motion. And where you and this person have been very angry with each other from a past relationship, it's coming back around because there's some healing that needs to happen. It's basically the cycle is here. Again, both of these moon cards came out reversed. So there's a lunation situation coming up. Maybe it's the new moon on the 13th that's coming up. Maybe it's the full moon on the 28th that's coming up in the cards. I'm not really sure which that is. And I also get that there's some things around, it's probably all of them I'm hearing. It's all of them. And then there's something around these eclipses as well. Eclipses coming up. Single people, the situation coming back from the past to heal so you can move forward. So if you hear from somebody that you ain't heard from a while and they just want to talk, it behooves you to embrace and just have this conversation. And you don't need to get all up in your fire about this, okay? Can you just chill and let a human say what they've got to say their piece? You don't have to agree with every little thing that they say. If you can't stay in peace, it's best that you get up and walk away. All right, so let me see. Now I'm going to pull one from the Miracles Now deck to close this out, and then we'll do our first radical raffle reading. Let's see what Gabri's Miracles Now deck, Gabrielle Bernstein's Miracles Now deck has to say. This one. I can find peace in every breath. I can find peace in every breath. Yes, Sherry, the clarity, that's funny because I just looked up just in time to see your question. Yes, it does say retreat, dear. The words of clarity card does say retreat. Okay. So, I can find peace in every breath. And it looks like some single person really gonna need it because somebody gonna come around talking some bullshit that don't make no sense to me right now, but who are you and what are they talking about? I don't know. Let's see what's going on with the raffle. I do have tickets in here. Okay, this is the one. So Carla, congratulations. Good deal getting in on the raffle right away because it's your turn to get a reading. You're not even here, but I'm going to read for you anyway, and I'll send you a message to let you know that you got the reading. I mean, unless you're on here and I didn't notice. Oh my gosh, Kim, I love your face and I miss your face. Need to get together. Joyce, Sari, Nancy, Champagne. Look at the beautiful names I have here for me. All right. What is the message for Carla? What was the message for Carla at this time? Oh, wow, that was fast. The meditation card comes out for you, Carla. I feel that for you, there's a desire to connect to somebody, but you want it to be more also a spiritual connection instead of only a physical connection, but you are, I feel, desiring the physical connection. I'm hearing for you a great way that can help bring that in is through meditation, and during meditation, the visualization of your partner laying next to you, sitting next to you, holding hands with you. How can you visualize your partner's physical flesh with you, just as real as these two hands touch? How can you feel that touch now, regardless of where they're at, regardless of whether or not you know them? So I feel that everything is happening in divine timing. This is card number 25. The 2 plus 5 equals 7. The 7 is speaking to me that you're on a time schedule of divine timing. It's so important for you to get in line with divine timing because everything is working out beautifully for you. And the time that you are not in a relationship, you are using in very powerful ways. Very powerful ways to empower your life. Let me read what the book has to say. Okay. I'll read the book for you. It says on card 25. It says, be still and listen to the sounds of the pulsing energy as the life force inherent in all things sings a gentle song to your sweet ears. In the darkest inky black night, I, Nyx, make my magic and weave it into the world. This is a time for non-action. Do nothing and find quiet within your heart and wait. All will be revealed when the time is right. Now is the time for quiet contemplation. You won't miss anything if you stay quiet. Be still and know that I, Nyx, goddess of night, and am always with you as you discover your magic in silence. So discovering your magic in silence. Okay. And again, the book spoke of divine timing. I just feel like I'm going to pull a clarity card, a clarification card. I'll use the good tarot to have it sitting out. Clarify this card for Carla. Why did Carla get the meditation card? Let's just gotta clarify this card here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, the 10 of fire. Yeah, it's you want the end of a situation so bad. Yeah, you want to bring in your partner so bad. You want to bring in your emperor so bad. Yeah, there's a strong, strong desire here, but it's not time yet. It's so close. It's you're at the doorstep. You're at the threshold. You're at the You're at that place where you're shifting. Like I said, I feel like this morning we shifted in energy. You're totally in that place. You want to bring in your perfect emperor. You want to bring in that one. So do this meditation. Instead of trying to go see about somebody and go see if this is the one and if that is the one, do your meditation. If you need to go see about anyone or be anywhere or do anything, you're going to receive it through doing this meditation, okay? So for you, the meditation is breathe in 3 breaths, or I'm sorry, breathe in 3 counts, breathe out 5 counts. And while you're in your state of meditation, feel the energy of your partner in your vicinity, whether that's sitting behind you, holding your hand, sitting in front of you. Where is your partner sitting when you guys are doing meditation together? Because you want that spiritual connection. You want somebody you can meditate with, all right? And that's what I see for you. All right, guys, that's our first radical raffle reading. Congratulations to Miss Carla. Let's see who else is going to get their raffle tickets in, huh? I'm going to check this one. It's time to get your raffle tickets in. If you want to do your raffle tickets through YouTube, you can do them right now. Literally right now before I finish this video. Other than that, you can go to my website. I have a link set up. You can go to the website to purchase your $1 raffle tickets for the Radical Raffle reading. As you see, I ended up doing 1 card and clarifier. I feel like I might continue to do that for the free reading, and I feel like this is going to be beautiful. Thank you so much for all you do. There's a golden thread that lines through me and you, and that is love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness. Anyways, my website is available with more information about all my products and services at LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.